Good evening. In this video, I'm going to show you how to crochet a flower. I usually sew these flowers onto like baskets or bags that I crochet, and it gives it a really nice touch. But I'm going to show you a version of the flower. It usually looks better with two colors, one for the center and one for the petals, because it's kind of hard to see the flower in some colors. So in the yarn that I use, it's kind of hard to see it, but it's just the yarn that I had and I wanted to show you how to do it. So if you know how to do a magic ring, that's what you're going to start out with, is a magic ring. And I show you in this video, but you may want to look up slower tutorials if you're not sure how to do that. But yeah, I hope you enjoy this cute little flower tutorial. So this is a flower I crocheted previously, but I am starting with this white yarn. And you're going to want to start by making a magic ring. So put the yarn around and make your X. Go under the first strand, grab the other strand, pull it through, turn your hook. And then you're going to chain one. And it kind of got loose on me there, but chain one. And then you have your magic ring ready to go. And then what you're going to do is start by doing 12 double crochets into the magic ring. So yarn over, go around the ring, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2 loops, and yarn over and go through the next 2 loops. So you're going to do 12 of those double crochets. Yarn over, go around, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2 loops, yarn over, go through 2 loops. So yeah, just do your 12 double crochets all around the magic ring. I'm just speeding it up here. So this is what it looks like, and you can just pull that shorter end and it closes it up. And then what you're going to do in the first double crochet stitch is do 1 slip stitch. And then you can actually close the magic circle up by pulling the shorter string, and you can pull it tight now. So that's the center of the flower, and at this point, if you want to switch out your colors, you can, but I'm just going to continue on using the white yarn. So from here, what you're going to do is chain 5. And then after you chain 5, we're going to start doing a bunch of half trebles. So how to do that is you're going to yarn over twice, insert your hook into the same stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then again, yarn over twice, go through the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So those loops on your hook are going to continue to increase, and you're going to want to do this and 7 times until you get 8 loops on your hook. So as you can see, I'm just doing my half trebles. Yarn over twice, go through the same stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go through 2, yarn over, go through 2. So I'm just doing that until I have 8 loops on my hook. And it does get tight sometimes in those loops. So I'm just kind of finagling it and counting. And then once you get your 8 loops on your hook, then you're going to yarn over and pull through the first loop only. And then yarn over, go through the next 2 loops, yarn over, go through the next 2 loops, yarn over, go through 2 loops, and keep yarning over and go through 2 loops until you only have 1 loop left on your hook. So that's what the petal's looking like now. Now we're going to start doing single crochets. So you're going to skip the first chain 5 space. You're going to skip that and you're going to go into the next chain space and do 1 single crochet. And then you're going to do another single crochet in the next chain space. And then another single crochet in the next chain space. But this time you're going to then chain 2. And then do another single crochet into that same chain space. And then in the next chain space, 1 single crochet. Next chain space, 1 single crochet. Next chain space, 1 single crochet. So that gives it a nice pointed look in the center with that extra chain 2 and single crochet. And then from here, what you're going to do is chain 5 again. And then you're going to insert that into the same stitch and slip stitch. And that gives the petal a nice curved look because we're going to have 6 petals total. So it's going to look really cute with that curve. So here what I've done is I skipped 1 stitch and did 1 more slip stitch and then chain another 5. And you're just going to repeat this process now. Again. So again, I skipped a stitch and I slip stitched and then I did chain 5 and now I'm starting my trebles again into the same stitch as that chain 5. So everything goes into the same stitch when you're doing these. So again, you're going until you have 8 loops on your hook. So you need 7 trebles. Or half trebles, I should say. So yarn over twice, insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's what I'm doing now. So I'm just finishing the half trebles on the second petal. And once you do this a couple times, it becomes really repetitive. So then you're going to yarn over, go through the first loop, and then yarn over and go through 2 loops over and over again until you only have 1 loop left on your hook. And now we're going to skip that first chain space and do our single crochet into the next chain space, a single crochet into the next chain space, a single crochet into the next chain space, and then chain 2, another single crochet into that same chain space to get that point. Now you go to the next chain space and do single crochet, the next chain space, single crochet, and the next chain space, single crochet. And then chain 5. And insert your hook into that same space and do a slip stitch. So now I have 2 petals. And skip 1 and then do a slip stitch in the next stitch. And then you're just repeating this process. So chain 5 and start with your trebles, half trebles. All right, so I finished all 6 of my petals, doing the same process over and over again. And again, it's kind of hard to see because it's all one color, but if you do the center a different color, it looks really pretty. But I still like the look of this. And yeah, that's how you make a flower. Super easy. I'm just going to weave the ends in now and get it cleaned up. So I just chain 1 and I'm going to fasten off and yeah, weave in the ends. So yes, weave in your ends before cutting your yarn or it'll come undone if you cut it and without weaving it. But yes, I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial. I'm trying to do it to where it's not so fast, but I'm definitely learning and practicing how to do these tutorials. So thanks for bearing with me. And I'm just going to cut that yarn right off after weaving it in. Now I'm going to weave this yarn in. And there you have it, a cute little flower.